Hey everybody, this is Ray Rob.
I'm Ray.
I'm Rob, and tonight we are doing our before and after movie review for Alien Covenant.
Okay. All right, Rob, so we've reviewed the trailers for this. We've watched a prologue or two. Now it's time to watch the real thing. How excited are you?
I'm excited, but I'm still hesitant. I'm excited, more excited than I thought I would be.
Yeah. I think this feels more like Alien.
Yeah, everything I've seen looks like it's definitely more Alien. The tone seems right. All the promotion stuff, it looks like, they're back in space. In space, no one can hear you scream. That type of thing. So I'm really hoping Ridley Scott kind of left behind that Prometheus mythology and said, okay, I'm making an Alien movie again.
Ridley, give us the Alien sequel, not the Prometheus sequel.
Yep.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go see what we got.
We'll let you know what we think.
Okay, so we are back from watching Alien Covenant, or as I will now refer to it, The Great Lie.
Prometheus Poo, as I'll call it.
The Wrath of Scott, because Ridley Scott really must fucking hate Aliens fans.
So we're not fans of this incarnation of the Alien franchise. No. Because it's not an incarnation of the Alien franchise.
Not at all. This is Prometheus too.
It was false advertising, I think. It was marketing ploy calling this Alien anything.
It reeks of studio. They knew that he was making Prometheus 2. They knew people probably would not go back for Prometheus 2. They changed it to Alien Covenant, cut the trailers like it was a real Alien movie. Everybody's going to come opening weekend. They're going to make, however much they make this weekend. They know it's going to see a huge drop. Everything up to this point really had that Alien tone. It made you think, oh, this movie is going to take place in space. And,
on the ship, as we said.
On the ship, and, all of these things. And it was kind of none of that. There was very little of this movie took place on a ship and really had anything to do with xenomorphs at all.
So what's Ridley Scott's deal with giving us this when he knows Prometheus was not super well liked?
Fortunately, Ridley Scott, at least I feel, is at a stage in his career when he just kind of does whatever the hell he wants. He's earned it. I will give him that. But unfortunately, I feel like he's doing a Lucas turn here where he just taking a dump on his fans because he's just so locked into this mythology that he created with Prometheus that he cannot let it go.
Obviously, our main gripe is, though, that, this is a Prometheus sequel, convoluted backstory to xenomorphs, which I don't think is an interesting part of the franchise. Like, why the xenomorph came into existence isn't what's cool about Alien. So I think it's trying to answer these questions that nobody's asking, and then it's making them so in-depth and convoluted that it's just, to me, boring.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the story a little bit.
Okay. What works in this movie?
Nothing.
Fair. And accurate.
Ridley Scott clawed his way through this Prometheus 2 sequel when nobody wanted it. And he basically telling you, I'm going to make you understand. You're going to get it. Grab you by the shoulder, beat you over the head. You're going to get it. Was this movie less convoluted than Prometheus? Yes, I will say he simplified the story. The engineer portion is there, but it's not necessary. But it's pretty much meaningless. Exactly. This whole storyline involving this crew, they find David on the engineer planet. It means nothing in the grand scheme of the engineer story. It just takes place on their planet.
The engineer story's been scratched out.
It still isn't an Alien movie. He's not really even filling in any of those gaps.
No,
so it's like
not successfully.
Right, I don't feel like at all. We end up with underdeveloped characters, gaping plot holes, and unfortunately, it just wasn't a fun movie watching experience. It's just amazing to me how you go and you get great talent. You get Katherine Waterston, you get Danny McBride, you get Billy Crudup, you get James Franco, and you just give them these characters that are so paper thin, dumb, blatantly stupid. How are you supposed to root for that?
There's points in the movie that are supposed to be scary, and people in the crowd were laughing. I just feel like they played with the whole, as you saw in the prologue, everybody on the ship is related. It's about expanding life in the far reaches of the galaxy. They use some early deaths to, I think, hook you in, but then they don't do anything with it. Like, the deaths don't really serve a purpose other than putting them maybe at an emotional, fragile state early in the movie. They don't really serve any other purpose of, character arc, which I just think is, such a missed opportunity, and just you never get to sink your teeth into rooting for or becoming attached to anybody.
It's kind of low-hanging fruit the way they went about it. But for them to do that, go through that trouble, it doesn't pay off. It's ridiculous.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you spend so much time creation of the xenomorph storyline.
Yeah.
Leave these other guys in the dust.
Yeah.
Like we said, though, you just missed the boat on so many other characters that even the characters that they did try to give background to or some storyline to. Did nothing with it. Billy Crudup's character, I guess, his faith. And explain where the faith comes from, why he has it. That maybe isn't always important, but they made it seem like it was important to this character.
Right. You know, he talks about it. He talks about being persecuted because of being a man of faith. And then it's, you know, at one point he delivers a line about, you know, why he has this faith.
Yeah.
And it goes nowhere.
They never tell us.
They never really tell us. He just kind of alludes to it, and it's still pointless in that particular moment.
I guess they needed another prologue to help flesh more of the movie out.
Right. It's a great point, because if you didn't watch that prologue, The Last Supper, you'd have no idea who half of these characters are, why they're there, any of it. Like,
I remember moments before some people died, I was like, wait, who's their couple? Which one's he related to? So I feel sorry for that person. Because you just definitely missed the boat with the characters.
Yeah.
Definitely missed the boat with being an Alien sequel.
Oh yeah, not at all.
The creator's storyline that they went with also, I think, misses the boat for a lot of Alien fans.
I will call it flat out offensive. If you are a true Alien fan, you will literally want to stand up, throw something at the screen, call Ridley Scott personally, and beg him to retire. Because it's clear that he has no idea what he is doing anymore.
We can expand in our spoiler video, but for now, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're an Alien fan, don't even bother. Maybe stream it if you have a crazy curiosity, but as far as paying that hard-earned money to go to the theater to watch this travesty, don't even bother.
All right, so guys, you know where me and Rob are at. We're just trying to give you our little preview of what we thought seeing this movie. So any of you that are teetering on the line of should you see this or not, you know where we're at. Make your own decision for yourself, but don't do it. Now, if you do it, and you guys want to see an in-depth conversation about why this movie was so bad, we're doing that tomorrow. Please join us and feel free to join the conversation at the end of that video.
Stick around, I am going to be mad.
So until then, guys, this is Car Ray Robber. I'm Ray.
I'm Rob. I think it was blessed are the cheesemakers.
What's so special about the cheesemakers?
Well, obviously it's not meant to be taken literally. It refers to any manufacturer of dairy products.